Southern Vangard Radio, this is DJ John Doe, and right in front of me in that little bitty computer screen is my man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cappuccino Mix.
Big homie, what's good?
How are you, my dude? What's going on?
We got one tonight. I'm ready.
We're ready to roll.
Man, it's already lit.
We might have to skip the pleasantries and just cut straight to it. I don't know, man. You got anything that happened over the past week?
We lit it, buddy. We lit it, buddy. We lit it, man.
You got anything crazy that happened over the past week, or well, man, oh shit, you had a wild week.
Nah, man, I think put in quotation marks, the high point of my weekend, I had to go clean my daughter's car out that was totaled on Tuesday.
Dude,
and
that's crazy.
Man, she had me in the back. She had me in the back of the trunk trying to pull some shit. But the trunk was smushed in, so I'm back there fighting for my life in the trunk, trying to get her book bag and shit out of there. But yeah, it was hard seeing that car again, man. Again, I'm just thankful she walked away from that.
So for those that don't know, we don't have to draw this out, but like tell the folks real quick what happened at the beginning of the week.
Nah, man, my daughter is 18, been driving for a little over a year or so. Got her a car, graduation gift or whatever, and you know, you worry about your kids and all that, but you know, at the same time, you really should be worried about the other people that's out here. So basically, she on her way to school. She goes to school one day a week. 5 minutes away from the school, you know how the exit ramps can be in the morning during rush hour or whatever. Yeah. So she just sitting there, and cat rolls up doing 60 plus miles an hour and plows into her. Man. It was a 7-car accident.
That's
you know
crazy.
what I'm saying? So,
That's crazy.
It's, again, thankful she walked away from that shit. That car looked really bad, and
no doubt,
ain't nothing you can do about it when you just sitting there, man.
Yeah, right.
So,
but she's all right.
Yeah, I had to go clean that out.
Yeah.
It was hard work. It was but I had to go get some important things out of that for her. So that was it. But everything else has been pretty chill, man.
All right.
Yeah. What about you?
I had an eventful weekend. I was in.
We talked about the antique.
Oh man,
we talked about the antique.
I've got yet another antique store story, digging story. So you know, I don't get to go record shopping like I used to. I mean, those of you that really truly know me, you know, I used to go hard. I mean, beyond the definition of hard. But you know, now I basically have to squeeze it in between my kids' sporting events on the weekends. So usually, you know, I'm the one that is, you know, that's kind of, you know, taking the kids to whatever their sporting events are. So this weekend we were in Rome, Georgia, which is just north of where I live. And, you know, it was a track meet. And for those of you that know about track meets, you know, unless, you know, usually, you know, my daughter's only running like a couple of events. So, you know what, I'll have like a good like 2, 3, 4 hour, like just kind of like dead time where I'm just kind of like hanging out. And so, you know me, like I'm in a new city or in a place I've never been before. Or even if I've been in the place before, what am I doing? I'm going digging. So, so I found there wasn't much going on in Rome. But I did find a couple of antique stores.
Of course not.
You know, no, there's not. And I hit the Goodwill. And while I did find a little odd a gospel joint at the Goodwill, I went into this antique store. You know, and the antique store is one of those joints that has all the different booths, right? So like the antique store is really like an antique mall. So it's got like, you know, 50 or 40 little booths where everybody's, you know, they rent the little space
flea
out.
Market shit, swap meets.
Exactly, right, exactly. Yeah. So, you know, I walk in and instead of walking through the whole mall, I'm just like, look, you guys have anybody that has some records? The lady took me to the joint. There were the records, and then like, you know, the first one I pulled up was like, it was like a Roy Orbison record, and like they had that shit priced at like $45. I'm like, all right, well, this is going to be a problem. I know already from rip. Right, so like I'm going through the records and all these crazy bullshit prices on them, but you know you never know. Sometimes you keep them you catch them slipping, or you might find a joint that even if it's priced a little high, it's still worth it because you just might find something like you might find some weird like private press thing or, you know, some real weird shit, right? So I'm going through them and I get into a stack and one of them is flipped around like on the back. Well, of course, you know, this is the other dumb shit that these antique motherfuckers do. They price the records on the back of the record. They don't price it on the front. So, like, if you ever see that, you ever walk anywhere, you ever go anywhere and someone is pricing the records on the back of the record, that means those records are going to be sky high. So there was this record and I saw this record and it was pressed at $85. I'm like, man, what record is this at $85? Because it looked real crispy. And I saw the back of it and it was like, you know, 6 or 7 white dudes with the fucking long, like feathered hair, like some 80s shit. And I'm just like, man, what is this? Shit. What is this? And I flip it over and it's motherfucking Kenny Loggins. This motherfucker had price. I could walk outside on the street and find this record and like just laying in the street. That's how common this motherfucker is.
For free, for nothing.
For nothing.
Hell yeah.
So you know, so anyway, you know, and I had to take a picture of it. I posted it on Instagram.
Yeah.
And you know, they had all this weird shit in the booth too, like stuffed deer head and fucking leather pillows, and you know, it was just a fucking show in there, man. But what I was saying about this dude is like, this dude must have gotten his first piece listening to that Kenny Loggins record, man. That's the only thing I could think of.
That sounds like a good theory. I'm rocking with that theory for real, homie.
So anyway,
shit you can get into out here, man.
Oh man,
weekend,
it's wild, but yeah, it was good. I was in Rome for like half a day, and you know, just regular family stuff. So you know what it is.
All right.
But so we're here Sunday night. Let's get into this rap thing.
Sunday night.
Yeah, man, it's Sunday night. This is Southern Vangard Radio. This is the first time you're listening. Welcome. We drop twice a week. On Tuesdays is a mix show. Thursdays is an interview session. Usually like a DJ or MC or a group or producer or, you know, some creative, usually, you know, within the sphere of this hip hop culture that we love so much and hold so near and dear to our hearts. So make sure you tune in on all your favorite platforms. Southern Vangard Radio is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Mixcloud, Google Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, YouTube. We actually just started posting live video of our Zoom sessions of the interviews that drop on Thursday. So this one actually is also going to be you know, on YouTube. So you can put, you know, a face with our voices, and you can put a face with the voice of you know, our interview session guests each week. So make sure you check that out. And Meeks, we have some affiliates that help us spread the word across the nation and the globe as well.
Yes, sir. We have atlhiphop.com, IamClassicRawRadio.net, Return of the Boombap, WRBB, X Squad Radio, X Squad affiliates, all those in Atlanta, and then we venture out to the West Coast with Soul Public Radio, Cali.
All right. So, Meeks, you know that, you know, one of our most favorite things to do here is, speaking of digging, is to dig deep, right? So we're always looking for that next shit, right? And when I ran across this guy and his collective, boy, man, we latched on quick. And I mean, these guys haven't let us down since. So we've interviewed a number of the members of the Umbrella over the past year or so. Josiah the Gift, more recently Snotty, John Creasy. And tonight, this week, we have the founder, one of the co-founders, correct me if I'm wrong here, Pro, of the Umbrella. Right. And man, we're super excited to have this guy here. He walked right into this interview with a ton of energy. This shit's going to be a blast tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only PRO Dillinger. Woo, woo, woo.
PRO Dillinger.
Yes, sir. Finally, I made it.
PRO was good, man.
Big PRO.
What's up, man? I'm happy to be here. I made it.
What's going on, big dog?
So you got that
Lighten
that
up.
gift from the missus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Looking lovely.
Yeah.
Look tasty.
Yeah, my wife wrote me an L. You know what I'm saying? My son over here just rolling around and
No
shit.
doubt.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga just literally in
Sunday
here
night shit, man.
rolling around and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Chilling. That's dope.
Word.
Yeah. Thanks for being here with us, bro. We appreciate it, man. Looking forward to talking to you and get some information about you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
But shit, real quick, May 19th. Let's start right there. What's happening?
I'll drop the next installment in the Foul Tape series. That's Soul Foul right there. SOUL Foul. But you know what I'm saying? Capital S, capital O. So, you know what I mean? Like a double play. Soul Foul, Soul Foul. You know what I mean?
All right.
But that drops on May 19th. That's fully produced by Mallory Knox. You know what I'm saying? All of the beats was curated by my brother Mickey Diamonds. You know what I'm saying? He also mixed and mastered the joint. He curated the art for me too. You know what I'm saying? This was all in-house as far as 1-9 is concerned. You know what I'm saying? Because Mickey is with 1-9. You know what I mean? He's also, you know what I mean? So we had him. He wanted to kind of like take the lead. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to take point on the project and shit. So I let him run with it. You know, he picked the art. He sent me the packs. You know, and I just did my part. I sent everything back to him, and we got another one, man.
So
you know, I trust my niggas. You know, I trust everybody on my team because everybody around me, like all of these dudes are so talented that it's like, how can I not? You know what I'm saying? Jordan can't win by himself. He tried for 7 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm lying?
No, you're absolutely right. I was gonna say, I think that's why we fuck with y'all, man. Is like, I think just the collective kind of I guess goal and the collective energy you guys bring to the table, you know, is man. We recognize that, you know.
You got to trust your team, bro. You got to trust your team. You can't do it by yourself. So, you know, I put faith in these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know every time Snotty drops a project, it's a good look for the brand. You know what I'm saying? I know he's going to do what he needs to do. I know every time Mickey drops, he's going to do what he needs to do every single time. You know what I'm saying? No question about it. I know when Most Beats drops a project, it's going to be a smoker regardless. Right. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Every time out. And that's just 1-9. I'm not talking about the umbrella. Now, we talking umbrella, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? John Creasy's a fucking animal. Yeah. He don't miss. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Josiah the Gift don't miss. Like, my niggas don't miss, bro. Yeah. And then, you know what I'm saying? You add the new members. You know what I'm saying? We got my man Big Trip from Detroit. And then Mac Nice from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? These are... Mac, Trip, and Mickey Diamonds is the nicest niggas in Detroit right now in our space. I put everything up in I put everything on that. All right. These are the nicest niggas rapping in Detroit right now. Dope. Yeah. Nicest niggas in Detroit right now, hands down. So you gotta trust your team.
Yep. Pro, speaking of your team, talk to us about the producer for your project dropping May 19th. What'd you say his name was again?
Pardon me. Can you say that one more time, brother?
Yeah, the producer for this new project you dropping in May.
Yeah, her name is Mallory Knox. That's Mickey Diamond's wife.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Yeah,
Mallory Knox. We got to get into that.
Yeah, she's in the umbrella too. You know what I'm saying? She's super fucking talented. And you know what's crazy too with Mal? Is that she don't listen to rap music, but she makes beats. So she don't listen to no fucking rap music, but she makes some of the hardest fucking beats. Like, yo, bro, it's crazy, bro.
Pro, do you typically lock in with one producer and it just be you and him, a feature here and there for the project, or do you know, spread it around a little bit depending on what sound you looking for or whatever?
Most of the time, Meech, I'm not gonna lie to you, I go with the same dude, you know, for the whole project because I wanted to have the same sound. I wanted to have the same feel. You know, I want the vibes to be the same. You know, I tried projects like that, working with multiple producers, like Everyone's Foul, the first installment of the Foul Tape series. I did work with all different producers. I used all different producers on that, and it came out fire. But when I did the same thing with Two Foul. You know what I'm saying? Most Foul was the first project I did with just one producer all the way through. And I loved the way, like, it had a cinematic feel to it. So I kept running with that formula. You know what I mean? So I haven't mixed producers up since Too Foul.
Mm.
Okay. Nice.
Yo, Pro, I got a question for you.
I'm looking forward to hearing that, man.
Yeah, me too. Pro,
when I get the mixes, I'm gonna shoot them to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just saw some, you know what I mean, on the humble. Y'all get it first. You know what I'm saying? As far as the music, I send it to you first before I drop it.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Go ahead, John.
No, you're good. Can you help delineate or clear up like what, who or what is 1-9 versus the umbrella? Because I'm not even exactly clear on it.
All right, so let me explain it. Right, 1-9. That's my label.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 1-9 is my label. Umbrella is just the collective. So Umbrella not no label or no clique or nothing like that. We a family. You know what I'm saying? We just a collective of a bunch of different labels and entities. You see what I'm saying? So for me, right, like I'm on 1-9, Snotty's on 1-9, Mickey Diamonds, Most Beats, Dark Arts, Allah Preem, and Prospect. We make up 1-9. Right?
Got it.
Me and Snotty together started the umbrella.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
But this is back when it was just me and Snotty in 1-9. And we didn't have access to shit. And we didn't have access to these producers in our underground space. And we didn't have access to y'all shows and these blogs and shit like that. And we needed in. Like, we were trying to figure out, like, yo, we know this is where we want to be at, but how do we get in? You feel what I'm saying? Mm. So we was like, the trick is not to try to be in. Let's do us. You know what I'm saying? Let's create something self-contained where we don't need to holler at nobody. We don't need none of these producers because we got our own. We don't need no artists. We don't need none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's what we did, bro. And lo and behold, the shit started working.
Right. Yeah, in a big way.
Totally organic, bro. No dick sucking, no networking. I'm doing air quotes. For the people that can't see me, I'm doing air quotes. No networking. We not doing the cool table shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just do us, bro. We just do us. Everybody can't sit here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We made our own table.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yo, I think Snotty said that the first time he met you in person, like, it was like you guys instantly like just locked in, and like it's been on ever since.
Bro.
Is that how you remember it?
It's a funny story. Pardon me. It's a funny story, right? You know, me and Snotty both gang affiliated, right?
Okay.
Me not so much no more, all right? But everybody around me still. So where I used to live at, it was my crib, but it was kind of like a trappy too. So it used to be mad dudes, a bunch of the homies all on my porch and in the crib, and I'm in and out the crib. You know what I'm saying? The phone's ringing, people knocking on the door. It was like, and I lived right on the corner, like an intersection. So my shit was just always lit. Like, that one little corner was massively active, right?
Okay.
I start kicking it with Snotty and shit, whatever, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. He's like, yo, I'll pull up on you right now. You know what I'm saying? I was like, word? He was like, yeah, I'll pull up right now with the lab and all of that. We'll record right now. I was like, all right, bet. Mind you, it's like 7 to 10 blood niggas just on my porch, just sitting, smoking, niggas drinking and shit. I'm in and out the house, whatever. You know what I mean? Snotty a Crip nigga. This nigga pulls up with just his girl in the studio. We come in the crib. All my niggas show love because they recognize the energy and shit. And I've been talking about the nigga and playing his music in the house and shit like that. Right? This nigga pulls up. We do a song in 10 minutes. Boom.
Damn.
Spend the rest of the day getting beer drunk, smoking trees, chilling on my porch, grooving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just relaxing. Felt like I knew the nigga for 20 years. And then my niggas accepted him and all of that. And it was lit from there. Like,
damn, that's
you know, so yeah, and that's a real story. Don't have nothing to do with music. We did 10 minutes worth of music that day. Swear to God.
Mm.
Most of the time I see Snotty, we don't even do music together.
Right.
We just be chilling.
Yeah.
So,
His wife and my wife chill, his kids and my kids, like everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that, bro. His daughters call me Uncle Pro, like my daughter call him Uncle Snot. Real shit.
Uncle Snot.
And they kick it together and all of that. Like, we be chilling.
Yeah.
Having dinners and shit. I be in my crib making dinner and shit. You know what I'm saying? The nigga pull up.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
That's dope. So
it keeps the family vibes, bro. Team building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
team building.
Mm-hmm. So
that's
what
yo,
go ahead.
Pro. Yeah, I was real quick. How does a relationship like that transfer over into the label side of things, the business side of things? Like y'all keeping it, pretty consistent. Like y'all break bread with each other. It's all,
It's easy for me, and I'm gonna tell you why. And a lot of people might think I'm. It's easy for me, but I'm gonna tell you exactly why, Meech. And a lot of people might think I'm bugging. You know what I'm saying? But even though it's my label, I'm the only one. I don't take no money from none of my artists. I don't take nothing from them. I don't take streams, nothing. I don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want everybody that's with me to feel like they own boss, to feel like they in control of their own destiny, to feel like they gonna make as much money as hard as they hustle. So the harder you hustle, the harder, the more bread you make. I'm not in control of that. That's your destiny. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just here to provide the outlet and the means, you know what I'm saying, and the resources until you get up, and like everybody has already done, these niggas already they don't have to be with me. Now it's a loyalty thing.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right,
because everybody has their own resources and their own outlets and could branch off and do whatever they like, whatever right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But we loyal to each other. You know what I'm saying? We in this shit together. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's not really business at all. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't doing no business. I'm making music with my brothers. You know what I'm saying? And it just so happened, like, it was weird, like, me and Snotty kind of figured out the formula first, and then we just showed everybody else. That's with us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that there's niggas that can attest to that. You know what I'm saying? We just making a way for each other, bro.
Right.
I don't want no money from none of my niggas. I want my own money. I hustle for my own shit.
Yeah.
And they'll do the same.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
When we do shit together, we break bread. That's a fact.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if that's the situation, it's 50-50. Like, what the fuck do I want? I don't want nothing except what I'm worth and what you worth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like that makes things.
That does sound like an easy way of handling it. Yeah.
Yeah, because you get what you eat, what you kill. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's on you now.
No doubt.
Just like it's on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't eat if I don't rap.
Right. Yep.
True.
So Pro, how did you get into this rap shit, man? Like, what was the spark there?
Oh man, bro. Are you talking about, because this is like my third time rapping, because I've been rapping for so long. Like I had
the beginning. Like why did you say, you know what, I can rhyme? Like, or I'm gonna make
my brother broke out of he was in a group home in the city. He broke out the group home and ran away and went AWOL and came to my mother's house in Rockland County, right? When the group home people came to get the nigga, he left 2 of his tapes in my crib, right? He had a Walkman and shit. Nigga had a gold tooth and a 4-finger ring. That nigga left fucking 2 tapes at my crib by accident, right? He left Onyx back the fuck up, and he left Method Man to Cal.
God damn.
And I used to listen to them tapes over and over and over and over and over. And but I gravitated to the Cal tape. And I used to listen to repeat Release Your Delph. I used to rewind that tape because that was just my shit. I never heard no production like that. That was my first exposure.
That's a joint.
That was my first exposure to RZA, son. Like, and just that flow, like that shit was crazy. So that was what opened the doors for me, right? So then I think Ready to Die had came out, And then at the same time, it's like all at the same time, it was like Ready to Die, Illmatic, Tikal, 36 Chambers. And then fucking The Chronic came out. And then Snoop came out with the Doggy Style shit. Like all that shit was around the same time. So it fucked me all up. I was like, damn, son. And then Mobb Deep, the infamous album, that was it for me. Like that was it for me. But before that, I was already a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like when Kid and Play was out and Hammer and all that. I was a little dude, but I was always a fan of hip hop because hip hop was always a part of Black culture and just culture in general because they were using it at that point to sell shit.
Yeah,
remember?
Sure. Yeah, oh yeah.
They turned Hammer into a whole fucking brand. He had a cartoon, all type of shit. What every little kid probably wanted to be.
Cereal, all kind of
shit. Come on, man. The first karaoke machine I ever had that my mom's bought me, right?
You're on mute. You're on mute, Pro. You just muted yourself, my brother. You just muted yourself. Yeah.
Pardon me.
There you go. First karaoke machine.
The first karaoke machine I ever had, my mom, she copped it for me for Christmas, right? And it came with a tape, bro. And on one side, it was Too Legit to Quit. And on the other side, it was Tell Me Have You Seen Her? And the instrumental of both of them. Yo, I was on that tape going crazy. You hear me? Going crazy. That's on the dope. Too Legit to Quit instrumental, nigga.
You talking about Have You Seen Her?
Yeah.
Have you seen her?
That was the B-side.
I would have been cutting up on that motherfucker too. I see your face everywhere I go.
Yup,
and even in the picture show. Have you seen her?
That nigga Hammer, yo, that nigga Hammer was wilding on that shit, yo. You know, that was the B-side on it, you know what I mean? But I'll never forget that. And then my mom's caught me this little ass boombox and shit. It was low as hell, but it had 2 decks. You know what I'm saying? So I used to be going crazy with that shit too. But I always loved hip hop, bro. I was born in the Bronx. That shit was just natural to me. You know what I mean?
You're born in the BX. I didn't know that.
Yeah. But I was raised in Rockland County.
Okay.
I moved up here when I was like 9 years old. And then we just stayed up here because we was all from the Bronx. And then one of my aunts moved up here and we used to come visit. So once my mom started liking this shit, she found a little spot out here, but it wasn't as nice as where my aunt lived at.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we lived in like the other part or whatever, you know what I mean? But we made do. My mom, she did the best she could, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I turned into who I am and I can't blame nobody but me. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Word.
So do you have family members that have like a musical background, or are you kind of the only one, or somebody played instruments, or?
My uncle, right? My uncle, I'm half Puerto Rican, right? I'm half Puerto Rican and half Black. My uncle, he's a salsero, you know what I'm saying? My uncle plays like 10 different instruments and like, he been on TV and traveled and did all type of shit. That's how he used to make his money, playing in bands and shit, playing piano, playing whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But that side of my heritage always inspired me. You know, there was always a good amount of diversity with music. There's always music in my house. So my mom's used to play like Hispanic music or whatever like that. And then she'll jump into gospel and shit like that. And then she might jump and play some Jeanne, you know, or something like that. You know, she cleaning the house. Yeah. And then my pops was more like soul, funk, you know, James Brown, Barry White, you know, type shit. And then he'll switch it to some other next jazz shit, you know what I'm saying? And now we listening to Coltrane and, my dad was ill, man. So I had like a good amount of exposure to music pre-hip hop. And then once I discovered that, mixed that with what my mom's and them was feeding me.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just like, I had the bug from the gate, bro.
Yeah, you didn't have a chance, man. I was gonna have
bro. That same boombox that I'm telling y'all about with the 2 tape decks, it had a little mic, like a little hole that said mic. And me and my brother used to put the little tape on and shit and be like beatboxing and shit. And I'd be rapping into this. I swear to God, bro. I didn't stand a chance, bro.
That's dope. I love those stories, man. I love those stories. So what made you think you were good? I'm sorry. Sorry, Meeks. So the follow-up question I always have after that, Pro, is like, what made you think that you were actually good enough to start putting music out? Or like what? Like when did you figure out? Like, oh, okay, I got this shit figured out. Like I'm gonna try and make a go with this.
I put my first, when I first started recording this shit, there was this dude down the street from me and shit. I was cool with his kids, but he used to DJ. His name was DJ Fly. But the nigga used to make beats too. So my pops had bought me like a beat machine, and I was in the crib making little beats, working on my little rhymes. And me and my brothers and them, like, and my neighbors, we used to be in the driveway, and they'll be making beats on the garbage cans, and I'll be the nigga rapping. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I never thought I was really that good, but I used to love doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then after a while, I got decent. You know what I'm saying? The older niggas were starting to be like, oh, yo, that's Pro, he be spit. You know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't mean you good. You just a young nigga that be rapping. You know what I'm saying? I was 14 years old.
Right.
So eventually, DJ Fly had me come to the crib or whatever. I brought my little beat machine and we put together my first EP. I produced 2 beats off that EP, right? And he did the other 3. And the joints was good. They was good joints. They was good for a young nigga that was 14 that but really rapping. Like I was rapping. I wasn't like Bow Wow rapping. I was like rapping. And we pressed up like 300 copies of that shit. And I was selling them shits, 1 for $3 and 2 for $5. And I sold all of them shits. That's when I was like, oh shit. Like we was putting them in little Jamaican record stores and all that shit. They was buying them like this by the joint. You know what I'm saying? So like we sold them shits fast. So I was like, all right, I could do this shit. That was the last project I did with Fly. And then after that, I did The Free Agent. Then I did Auditions Is Over. And then I did Journal of a Captain. So I did 3 mixtapes after the EP, like 4-length mixtapes. This was back when 50 and them was out, you know what I'm saying? And everything was mixtapes. Right. We was going to the city, to Canal Street, selling them shits to the Africans and all of that. Like we was doing all of that shit, young niggas, right? So then I stopped rapping for like 4 years. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I had my first kid, whatever, was moving around, you know, in the streets and shit like that. I didn't give a fuck about rapping. I came back and I put out Exit 13, King Uncrowned, Animal Untamed, Raging Bull, and Scum God. So that I did 4 more joints and then stopped rapping again. Like, yeah, I'm good. Oh, there's Scum Talk. So then I come back 2 years ago. I put out Scum God, Everyone's Foul, Too Foul, Most Foul, Mega Foul. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm about to drop Soul Foul. Like, so this is my third. This is my third career, like rapping.
Yeah.
But this is the first time that I'm making like grown up money off the shit.
Right. Why do you think that is, bro?
I don't know, man. I feel like I came into myself as a person. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Like I like, you know what I mean? Like you come into your own as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like you come into your own as an artist. You know, you start to recognize your own strengths and weaknesses as a human. You know what I mean? And you learn from experiences, and I feel like that comes across in my music. It's a lot of pain in my music. There's regret in my music. There's guilt in my music. There's defiance in my music. There's obvious danger in my music, but because those are my experiences, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
A majority past and some current, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? Like, we're not regular people, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like creatives, you know what I'm saying? Creative people aren't regular people, bro. There's always something that's off a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So most times there's an element of uncertainty around genius, you know what I'm saying? Or artisticness, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm straddling that line right now. I find my inspiration from things that I shouldn't find inspiration in. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And being places I shouldn't be and doing things I shouldn't be doing. That's where I draw it from, bro. I need that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I need that shit, or I can't rap. What the fuck I'm gonna rap about?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I need to feel that energy. Sometimes I park my car and just walk through my neighborhood for no fucking reason.
Right.
Because I need to feel connected.
Pro, let me ask you this: the times that you took off and eventually came back, was it like riding a bike for you, or was there a curve there that you had to get back sharp, or you could just hit the ground running after a 4-year break or whatever?
Every time I came back, it was better. Like better. Like and it's even now, like I'm be honest, I get a lot of writer's block, you know what I'm saying? I get blocked a lot. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll go a month without writing a rhyme. And then when that shit hit me, I'm on fire. Boom. It don't stop. You know what I'm saying? But then when it's gone, it's gone. And I don't force it. I don't try to write through it. That's why I don't put dates on my project until the project's done. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I don't owe no fucking deadlines because I'm signed to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
I'm the only artist that has paperwork with 19. I'm signed to 19, like legally. I'm signed to myself. So I don't have to move on nobody else's schedule.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my manager be like, yo, what's up? When is that? It drops when it drops, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's ready, you know what I'm saying? I'm still cooking it. Even the producers, like a lot of the producers I work with, they be like, yo, Pro, what's good? Like, I'm still cooking, fam.
Right.
I don't rush my art, bro. I don't try to push through no writer's block because I'm not going to half-ass nothing. And I'm not going to give niggas no dirt, bro. Niggas don't deserve that. I want people to get my best effort.
Yeah, you can repeat that motherfucker right again, man. I think that's
shit loud and clear.
No doubt. I think that's the difference with you guys, Pro, with you and Snotty, and like, you know, obviously everyone on 19 and even like in the umbrella is, you know, you guys just sound so fucking seasoned. And like now I understand. I mean, for sure with you, I understand it. I mean, like just like going to Canal Street and like hustling mixtapes, like, you know, there are a lot of motherfuckers that do not know that world at all and were never even close to experiencing it. Not saying that I did.
Fighting with bootleggers, bro.
Right.
Africans, niggas that got your CD on their blanket, bro.
Yeah, man.
Where did you find this?
Fuck you, get this shit from. No one has this. Why do you have this?
I have this. Where the fuck did you get it from?
Right.
Niggas don't remember that era. I lived through mad different eras in hip hop, bro. I lived through the fun Kid and Play, Kwame, Jump Around era. I lived through the grimy, dangerous New York foul shit. I seen the gangster rap era. I seen the down south era. I lived through the big T-shirt era. I lived through the Def Jam era. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas really got to think about this shit, bro, and stay nice and stay consistent. And I stayed dropping music through all, like, through all of that, bro. Like,
now it makes sense, man. Now all of this makes total sense because I could not fit. I'm like, man, what is going on with these guys? Like, who are these dudes? And now I get it, especially after talking to Snotty, talking to you, talking to you know everybody that we talked to, and knowing the music, man. I get it now. So
Snotty's a fucking genius, bro. I guarantee you, Snotty's a fucking genius, bro. Snotty and Mickey Diamonds, these niggas are fucking geniuses, bro.
Yeah. I'm not gonna argue with you on that one.
Allah Preem is a fucking genius, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yo, man. And that's what I'm saying is a lot of these guys that's out now, they're going to start playing themselves. So I'm telling my team to just stay consistent, you know, stay hungry, stay ready, because there's going to be spots opening up soon because these niggas is all playing themselves right now. You know what I'm saying? So the key really is to just stay consistent, stay solid, do good business. Don't jerk none of the consumers that are paying us good money to do these things that we doing. You know what I'm saying? And keep building organic relationships. That's how we're gonna win automatically.
Meeks and I say this. We started saying this, I think, about 2 years ago, didn't we, Meeks? How, like, you know, we started this show in 2015, Pro January 2015. We started this shit. And about that like 4.5, 5 year mark, Meeks and I had a conversation. Meeks, I don't even know how it came up, but we were like, now we're gonna see like who's in this shit like for the long run, for the marathon. You know what I mean? Because this you talk about all those waves that you talked about from Kid and Play up till now, right? So we're coming into a good 6, 7, 8 years of kind of this latest, for sure, underground wave, right? And it's going to be super interesting to see, like, who's gonna get over the hump and keep producing, keep being original, like being able to like I guess evolve into whatever that next stage or phase is. And I think there are going to be a lot, to your point, that aren't going to make it.
Right, bro. Because
absolutely.
For whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to speculate why, but my job is to be ready and keep the people around me ready and the quality of the music up. You know what I'm saying? Like, word, like, and a lot of this shit has to do relationships. A lot of this shit, believe it or not, has to do with how your music literally sounds. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know this. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's mad artists that get a pass because their music sonically hits better than other artists. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
But
I'm as a DJ, I'm guilty of that for sure. Right, like
you understand, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. If the song could sound like shit, but be an incredible record, but like if you just as far as Meeks and I go, you sandwich that thing in between the mix is going to sound like shit. You just let all the air out of the balloon because the energy wasn't consistent. Like
exactly
from there to there, right? And that's what people don't understand, man. You got to spend all this like instant shit that like people are turning around. You got to really spend time with your craft, like other than making good records and good music. Like you got to make sure it's presented and sonically sounds correct as well. So you're right. I agree with that.
Sonics, and I've been learning that lately, is that sonics are very important. So I try to work within my budget to keep my music sounding as good as it can, without, compromising my fucking livelihood and shit. I'm not going to spend $1,000 on a song.
Oh, no.
Because that's not in my budget. But that's
you don't
how
have
much
to.
Bro, but that's how much it fucking costs to master a song, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like any other mainstream artist, like a Dave East or something, whatever. These guys pay a lot of money to master their records. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that luxury. So I utilize the resources that are available to me.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, Pro, it's just good to know that you even make an attempt to do that, man. A lot of cats don't care nothing about that, man. And it shows. Like I said, it's great to know that you even care about that type of stuff, man.
We all do. Now, in the beginning, it was about getting our names out there and getting the sound of what we do out there. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, the shit wasn't A1 from day one. You know what I'm saying? You progress, and you grow and you meet new people that have better equipment and better resources and this, that, and the third. And you work on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you try to present your best product to the people. You know what I'm saying? The people that really want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? So that's what I try to do. That's what all my niggas do. You know what I'm saying? So nothing comes out of our camp without all of us hearing it first. That's very important to everybody.
Okay.
Like nothing, not no artwork, nothing. We all see it first.
Dope.
Or we all hear it first. You know what I'm saying? Because that's quality control.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I love it, man. I love the energy. I love everything about the label, the collective, like all of it, man. I just it's really good to hear you break everything down, Pro, because now it makes a lot more sense to me. Because who are just trying to figure out who you guys were, man? Shit's crazy.
You know what's crazy too is that I guess, and while we doing it, like while we're in it, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't really seem like a big deal to us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just us, doing us. You know what I'm saying? But we talk to other people, that's familiar with the whole scene and shit. And even like some of the bigger main artists are like, who the fuck are these guys? You know what I'm saying? Like And I feel like and it's for good reason. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you be like, who the fuck are these guys? Because we kind of, we're creating our own stamp. You know what I'm saying? In a world where everybody got the same dope, you know? And I feel, and that's really important to me. You know what I mean? I feel like if you know, speaking in these terms, if you on the street all day and you copping the same bag and then you see that new bag with the umbrella stamp on it, you gonna be like, what the fuck is this? I'm about to try this. And then when it hit and it's valid and it's at least a 7, you know, or an 8, you know what I mean? You like, damn, this is fire. You know what I mean? Like, who got this? Where the fuck is this at? Can I get more of it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We just trying to get our stamp out there a little better. You know what I mean? And really, we just sitting back, being patient.
Y'all doing a hell of a job. Y'all doing a hell of a job with it, bro.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, bro. And we know at some point, they're going to, like, everything's going to come to us. Whatever's meant for us is going to come to us. You know what I'm saying? You see Snot just put out the joint with Huss, man. That ain't the first time. You know what I mean? I got some joints with Paz in the tuck, you know, like, chill, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, Crease got some shit. Like, I'm working, you know, like, we working, bro. I just did some shit with XP the Marksman. Like, we got a lot of shit, like, really about to just, like, this next couple of months is going to be really good for us musically. And Snotty started it with Hell in a Cell. You know what I'm saying? Creasy about to drop that Man on Fire 3. You know what I mean? I'm
this
about
week,
to drop.
Right? This week, I think,
Mickey, yeah, that's a fact. You know, Dark Arts with the artwork, you feel me? So cover 13, you know what I mean? That's my son right there. Shout out to him. He do all our artwork come from that man right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got the Soul Foul joint about to drop. Me and Mickey about to drop Sting versus Flair in June. That shit done already. Like, yo, son. And I'm working on a full-length LP with Finn from Gold Era and BBM. Like,
I was gonna ask you about your relationship with him because I saw something. What did I see? Was it Mega Foul? He mixed and mastered. Was that
He did play off Rondo too.
Oh, he did. So where's that relationship come from? Because we're big fans of him and all those Toronto cats, man.
Yo, man,
a lot of shit coming out of Toronto is still dope to this day.
Them dudes up there, man. Them dudes those is some good dudes, man. Those is good dudes right there, man. And Finn, like, you know, I built a personal relationship with Finn. He's a real good dude, man. He's real authentic. He's one of them dudes that's just, he's in it really for the right reasons. All of them dudes over there are, you know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Juco, Daniel's son,
A-Son,
A-Son, yeah, that's my dog too. Ace is my son. What you call it? Falcon Outlaw, like all them dudes up there is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, legitimately, they got their whole little city on smash, bro. Like, and they creating their own sound, and that's what I liked about them. So when me and Finn started building, that was just a positive for me. You know what I mean? Because Finn gave me a lot of, you know, background knowledge and shit. You know, and Finn is real smart as far as marketing and, you know, and sonics. He understands sonics very well. You know, he's Jamaican, so, you know, them Jamaican dudes, they understand sonics and where to put certain drums and where to put certain basses. And them dudes is ill, and his production is top notch. So we got 8 joints right now that are fucking.
Oh shit,
son. I'm not gonna lie to you, like real smokers, you know what I'm saying? Like some of the best work I've ever done personally. And I feel like that's because of the level of the production and the way that, you know, this man understands how to orchestrate things and put shit together to where it might not make sense to you, but it'll make sense to everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I never had to compromise like what I do. You know what I'm saying? To work with him, it's just easy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes Finn just hits me up just to see how I'm doing. Every couple of days he hit me up like, "Yo, what's up, bro? How's everything?" Boom, like that's organic to me. That's not us out here networking and, you know, bullshitting just to get a beat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Good dude.
Yeah.
Same thing with a lot of, with some of these artists, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of artists that I'm cool with too. You know what I mean? Like that are real authentic people. You know what I'm saying? Shout to Mav, shout to Ace on Eastwood, shout to Mika Wright and Boo Bronx and Vinny Paz and Rek Ali. Like these are real people, good people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not all smoke and mirrors. There's good people involved in what's going on that's involved in it for the right reasons. But you have to kind of like weed through the weirdos to meet them people. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know exactly what you're saying.
A lot of these guys are who like they're not them. You know what I'm saying? It's just music. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, 100%. Trust me, bro. You should see our DMs. There's plenty of weirdos.
I can only imagine. Think about the shit I be seeing in my DMs. Yo, son, your shit's fire, fam.
Gotta be crazy.
Let's do one for the culture. Everybody want free work and shit for the culture. You know how much I put into the culture? You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like personally, like I lived hip hop my whole fucking life.
Right.
That is my culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what do you mean? Let's do this for the culture. I've been doing it for the culture since my mom gave me a fucking boombox.
Right.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I need, now it's at the point where the culture's starting to give back to me, and I appreciate that shit so much, bro.
Yeah. That's real.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing no verses for free no more.
A lot of people don't understand that. Word.
No more. I ain't doing no more free verses, though.
You heard it here first.
It's over for that shit. And then after this summer, the numbers is going up. So y'all niggas better get with me now.
Get that shit now.
Man, boy, y'all better right now. Get them.
Get your munties up. Get your munties up for pro.
Get it up.
I work with your budget and all that fly shit.
Oh, man.
Bro, we're going to let you get out of here, man. What you want to leave the people with, man? Like all the places to come spend some money with you.
Yeah, speaking of dough.
Look out for new music and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, just
tell them where to come see you
just follow me, man, on Instagram at @pro_Dillinger1919. Y'all follow me on Twitter at PRO DILLINGER. I got the Bandcamp up there, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all support the Dillinger Files on my YouTube page, you know what I'm saying? Tap in.
Oh, we didn't talk about that, Pro. Yeah, talk about that real quick before we get out of here. What's up with the Dillinger Files?
The Dillinger Files. Every week I'm dropping an episode. It's kind of like some Vlad TV shit, but it's only me getting interviewed or whatever. And, I just talk about different aspects of my life, and I get a little more personal and deeper, like beyond music. You know what I'm saying? And I just give people a different perspective of who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? I talk about my family life. I talk about my marriage. I talk about, where I was before, all of this underground shit started happening to me. I talk about my experiences as a chef, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. So it gets deeper than that. But like I said, bro, it's the Dillinger Files. It's gonna be on my YouTube page. Make sure everybody tap in. The link is in my bio. So subscribe, hit the like button, comment, stream my music on every digital streaming platform out. You know what I'm saying? All my shit is up there. Or just holler at me. Hit me in a DM. Tell me what you want to hear. I'll email you that shit along with, you know what I'm saying, my payment information. And we could do it like that.
No doubt. Yo, you think we'll ever see an umbrella like I don't want to say compilation, but like a thing, or no? Too big, too much, or not interested, or
we was working on that. We kind of working on that, because we all do music together and shit like that. And it would be easy for us to slap a fucking compilation together or whatever, but we don't want to do it like that. What we wanted to do really, the plan is we're going to set some time aside. Everybody take some vacation time because everybody got families and square jobs and shit like that, whatever. Right. Everybody going to take some time off, and we're going to book an Airbnb somewhere where everybody could get to. For about a week, and we just gonna
umbrella
knock out.
Camp.
Yeah. And we just gonna knock out like 10 joints, and that's what y'all gonna get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we working on that, bro. But in the meantime, we gonna drop some shit. We don't want to rush it. You feel me? We just doing us right now.
Yeah.
Dope.
Beautiful. Pro, man. Great building with you, dude.
Yo, bro, thanks for having me, yo. Meeks, thanks for having me. I appreciate y'all, man.
We're fans for
Anytime,
real, right?
bro.
I mean, we love the music.
As y'all drop that music, as you drop your music, man, just make sure we got it. You got a home over here. We're going to play that shit.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much, man, for having me on this platform. I love what y'all doing for the culture. And I feel like more people need to be tapped into this shit, man. Y'all niggas doing a good thing over here, for real.
Thank you, man. We appreciate that.
We're working on it. Thank you.
Thank you, boss. Thank you, man.
All right, y'all.
All right, enjoy your evening, Pro. Peace, my brother. All right, man. Be good.
Yeah, man.
All right, Meeks.
Yeah.
That's a good dude right there. I love that shit. I love all those guys,
Tons of
man.
energy, man. You can't mess with that, man. If they got most of the squad like that, man, they're gonna be just fine. No doubt.
I love it. All right. So let's see here real quick. Pro said hit his Instagram, but if you want to go directly to the Bandcamp, directly to the Bandcamp, it's 19music19.bandcamp.com. Right. So streaming and all that shit is great, but what you need to do is go to the Bandcamp and buy that motherfucker, because that puts money directly in their pocket. And then stream the shit when you can, and put some hundredths of a penny in their in their pocket every time you hit play. Oh man. Let's see, what are we talking? Oh, May 19th, Soul Foul, right? That's the next drop, right, Meeks?
That's correct.
All right.
Soul Foul dropping May 19th. I picked up on that too. 19 Records, May 19th. They
I just know
they real smart over there, man. Yeah, man. I picked up on that. I didn't want to say nothing, but I thought I'd just drop it just now, just kind of wow, real quick, Yeah, we see what y'all doing over there.
Yeah, dope.
Shouts out to 19.
Word. All right. It's
homie.
Cigar 289.
Episode 289.
Yeah, we got treats, we got joints as always. So if you heard this before you heard that, go back and listen to 289. We're gonna get into some Pro Dillinger joints. Sure, we got some exclusives. We've always got those treats, and we've always got some wild shit going on in those talk breaks, with me and this guy here. So yeah.
No doubt.
Smithsonian Great. It's the Guard, y'all, twice a week. We out.
Hey, y'all. Southern Vanguard Radio, southernvanguard.com. Peace, y'all.